This is the WTF chart of the day. Another great site, by the way. WTF happened in 1971.com. Go check that out. You will be blown away at what happens when the government dislocated money from the currency, when they took gold off of our currency. And I actually would say it started before that, almost 10 years before that, 1964, when we started taking silver out of the dimes and out of our coins. And this was Lyndon Johnson that did this. And this was really the beginning. I shouldn't say the beginning. 1913 was the beginning of breaking our money. And then you had 1933. You had the Executive Order 6102. Then you had 1944. Bretton Woods started up. Then you had 1964, only 20 years later, and us taking the silver, the money out of the currency, of the coins, and then the gold finally being decoupled from our currency. And that was really the end of the game. And then WTF happened in 1971. It shows you all these exponential charts of what was happening at that time, which is absolutely clown world. And this is your WTF chart of the day. What's going on, guys? Brandon here. This is from Zero Hedge, and this is the jobless claims finally rise as layoffs soar at fastest rate since Lehman. Why is it we've been telling, or why is it everyone's been telling us like, the job market's so strong? Jay Powell's been saying it's so strong. I mean, we've done videos. I did a video a month or two ago, right after he said that, right after there's 517,000 new jobs this month, and I gave like 100 headlines. I literally did a video and just went through headline after headline of 8,000 people cut, 10,000, 1,000, 5,000, 500, 5,000, 4,000 cut, and just did, I don't know what it was, 20, 30, or 40 different companies, all in the same week that were announcing layoffs. And then here you go again, according to Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, U.S.-based employers announced 77,000, almost 78,000 job cuts in February. Interesting. So I did that in January, and here's February. It's another 80,000 jobs cut almost. It is 410% higher. 410% higher than so it's 5 times higher than the 15,000 cuts announced in the same month last year. February's total is the highest for the month since 2009. And you can see the chart right here. So far this year, employers have announced plans to cut 180,000 jobs, up 427% from the 34,000 cuts announced in the first 2 months of 2022. It's the highest January-February total since 2009. And this is when, again, like I said, I was doing this video last month about none of these numbers make sense. And, what's actually happening. So worse since Lehman, and just tracking all this tech continuous layoffs. And it kind of goes through the data here and the BLS data. So you can go through all this. Again, I'll link to this in here in the description so you can see this. And overall, the number of Americans on some form of unemployment benefit continues to hover near 1-year highs as well. So this again is, dang near COVID levels. But yeah, everyone being told, we got to hike the rates more. And Powell's telling us how great the labor market is. But we have this massive glut of layoffs. So what is everyone doing? Where is it coming from? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you know, please put in the comments. Please put where the income is coming from. And this is where the inflation comes from as well, in a sense, right? You're printing all this currency to pay off all these people and to have them not work, and to be a nation of people not working, and to be some type of unemployment, some type of welfare benefits, food stamps like Medicare, Medicaid, all these programs that are designed to have people doing nothing, and there's no productivity, yet we're just consuming things. This train is out at the end of the tracks. The tracks are out here at the ravine. You can't do that forever. So where is this? We see this is why the bond market, we always talk about the bond market every day. This is why the bond market is inverted, saying, hey, there's going to be a recession. There's going to be some crazy stuff happening here. And that's why it hasn't changed, because it's predicting and saying, hey, there's going to be some crazy stuff that happens here soon. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when exactly it's going to happen, but I'd be prepared. This is why we talk about it all the time. The whole point of this channel is to ask questions and dig deep and ask why. Question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself, right? We talk about this all the time. And getting ourselves prepared and independent, the more we can do that, the better we are as people, the more confident we are, the more hopeful we are, and the less we need our overlords. Bitcoin, gold, silver, food, energy, water, filtration, storage, land, barterability, and community, building community, firearm security, ammo, all that, having all that so that we can protect ourselves, we can be the people to aid others, and we're not part of the problem. We're not hoarding, we're not stamping on people and trampling over people when times get tough. We're the ones aiding people and helping people. That is what this channel, that's what this community is about. That's where, again, why aren't we teaching this in school? Why aren't we teaching a simple couple minutes in school and understanding that if everyone did this, Not even everyone. I don't know why I'm saying everyone. But if half the people did this, if 30% of the people did this, and 20% of the people, how different life would be, and how much more confident, resilient, and redundant our lives would be. We wouldn't be worrying about all these little things. That's why we find ourselves in all these situations. That's why we're so worried about Russia and doing all this stuff, because we have food coming from here, and we have this and that coming from oil coming from the Middle East. So we need to go in and drop bombs on everybody for 20 years. And why? We can do all this here. We can become self-sufficient and independent. We just choose not to. We choose to do this to ourselves. Finally, we note that the companies announced plans to hire 28,000 workers in February, down 12% from the 32,000 hires announced in January. It is down 87% from the 215,000 hiring plans announced by companies in February 2022. So far this year, companies announced plans to hire 61,000 workers, the lowest January-February total since 2016. So there you have it, folks. We got the government, spin saying, "Oh, things are great, labor market's awesome," and we have actual data that we've been showing now for a long time saying how disastrous things are looking. And at some point, the chicken has come home to roost. So I appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. This is not financial advice; it's freedom advice. Bitcoin is time, and time is Bitcoin. The only two finite assets I know of. Bitcoin is the true money. Do not save currency that you think is an asset, but it's truly a liability in your balance sheet. Currencies all go to zero. Historically, every single one has gone to zero. So dollar, peso, yen, all of them will go to zero. Dollar's already lost 99% of its purchase value over the last 100 years. So why do we continue to hold it long term? Please tell me why. Please. Saving money that goes up in purchasing power over time. That's it. It's as simple as that. So I appreciate you coming to this TED Talk. I really do. Please share this out, because someone needs to hear us. If we change one person, the algorithm hates truth. Hates it. So please share this out, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.